All right, I'm gonna show you how to do light makeup with the shape brush. So if you got the shape brush, let me show you what I would do. Okay, so first of all, I would squeeze the end and dab that in your contour. Contour, I like to do first and start at the edge of your eye and drag up to the top of your ear. So like right here is where we wanna stop and drag up to the top of your ear. I'm squeezing this because I want a small line. You can feel your cheekbone right there and press up against it. If you have a small forehead, you can skip the contour here, but if you have a large forehead like me, go ahead and put some contour up at the top. Again, I'm squeezing to get a smooth line. Then I'm gonna do the same thing for my nose contour, and I'm going to do two small lines very close together and then connect to my eyebrows. So now we're gonna fill in between your eyebrows. So that's contour, it goes on the 3. You can also put some under your jaw right here to give you a snatched jaw. All right, so now I'm gonna go into my light color. This is my lightest color. It'll go next in your palette, and then you wanna drag it straight down, following and trying to keep it in between those two lines. And it's gonna go all the way down your center of your face to bring brightness, and then also for a lifted eye look right there. And then if you have a color corrector, you can go ahead and put that all under your eye and all in the dark spots. And I should have told you if you have a color corrector, and if you don't know, just ask me. But if not, we're just gonna put 2 little dots and keep that very light right there. I'm not squeezing anymore, just 2 little dots. All right, so that is your brightening down the center and in the 2 corners, or if you have a color corrector, like a color like Sunlit, Palace, those are gonna be your color correctors that you can put all in the darkness. Now I'm gonna take the fluffy end of the brush and go into my main shade. Just a little dab, don't swipe. You can see very little product, and that's what we want. And then you're just gonna swirl on your face. So I'm gonna swirl and go ahead and blend when I get to my brightening highlight, but I'm not going to mess with my contour right now. I'm gonna save that for last. So just a little dab and then swirl, swirl, swirl. Skip around the contour right there. So just go around and then we'll swirl these together. It is amazing how little you can use. That is the hardest part of getting used to this cream. The cream doesn't settle, and you don't need a lot because it's highly pigmented. And so you want just a little, so it's just a little dab and then swirl it on. Make sure you get it in your pores around your nose, right there. I also like to do, which I forgot to do before, my lightest color. So like my eyes, I like to bring it on top as well, and that makes a good primer for your eyeshadow. If you have a little too much right there, you can just drag it over on top of your eye, and that gives you a nice little primer. So this is my 3 colors. Now I'm gonna blend up for my contour. Just blend up, 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 up. You always wanna blend up, never drag down. So I've got that blended, and then just on your nose, just a little tap, because you want to keep the lines where they are. So I'm just kind of doing more of a tap than a swipe. So that's your 3 color foundation. Those are the basics. If you did get bronzer, we're going to dip into the bronzer with a fluffy end, and that's going to go around your sunglass area in like right there. You can make like a W across your face, or like a C really right here. And that gives you a little color right there. So you can see I've got a little more warmth. Like I said, bronzer is warmth and contour is cool. So bronzer is gonna give you that sun glow versus contour is making a shadow to define your features. All right, so that's bronzer. Now I'm gonna do my lip and cheek color, whatever you choose. I've got 3 choices right here. You take a little and just dab it on your cheeks, and then you can use that same color for your lips. You can mix them, whatever you want to do. And then the last step is the illuminator. It's like icing on the cake. and it just gives you that shimmer, that shine, that glow, and it's just gorgeous. It just catches in the sun. Optional, but beautiful. Can you see how that just catches right there? And then you're on to eyeshadows, which you should keep in a separate layer so that that doesn't get in your creams. And I hope this was helpful. Please reach out if you have any questions. I am here. That's what I love to do. If it's looking shiny, sticky, that's probably because you're applying too much. If it's looking muddy, I can help you with that. So if you have any issues at all, please reach out and I can help you troubleshoot. But I hope you love this makeup and then it makes you feel good. It's gonna take a few times to get some practice of the feel of the cream, but it's totally worth it. Let me know if you have any questions.